Thursday night baseball come U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Leonis Martin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Shields gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Nelson Cruz will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he begins play with 35 home runs for the season. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Eaton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
High and deep to right center field. Martin going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Melky Cabrera will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Yeah, Matty, he has been having a nice season for sure, but when you look into the numbers a little more closely, he's been scuffling a little bit lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting third,
Jose Abreu will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Todd Frazier will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Clevenger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Adam Lind way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Shields is ready. First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
And there's ball one.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, as you said, Cano played for the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic, but he's actually a naturalized U.S. citizen as well.
Yeah, Robinson was born in the Dominican, but growing up, he spent time in the U.S. as well. In fact, he attended junior high and a year of high school in New Jersey.
Right fielder number 21.
Franklin Gutierrez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Deoner Navarro strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Navarro is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, Brett Laurie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Avisail Garcia will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to right field. Gutierrez sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Stever leads it off here, bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Shields sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Rocket to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Ketel Marte will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ballgame yesterday. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The left fielder, number 8.
Nori Aoki will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Austin Jackson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the White Sox, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
On the ground to the left side. There is Seager, and he's retired here, 1 away. Tim Anderson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Anderson.
A little bouncer. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Adam Eaton will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Lind will make the catch, and the side is retired. Leonis Martin will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Cabrera. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Shields steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Melky Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lind is camped under this one. 1 down. Jose Abreu is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Todd Frazier is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Deoner Navarro will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Pretty much right.
Any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Robinson Cano stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. Franklin Gutierrez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brett Laurie comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Avisail Garcia is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Walker gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Austin Jackson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Tim Anderson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with two. Steve Clevenger will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets under this one just a bit as it'll be a chance for Jackson in center. One gone. Now in the box, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Jackson to put it away, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Noriaoki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tim Anderson will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the sixth. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Adam Eaton will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Adam Eaton.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Cano comes up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Melky Cabrera will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
And a rather easy first out. Jose Abreu will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Walker removed to first. And late reactions, and they got him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. And the inning is over. Leonis Martin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Tap fouled at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Kyle Seager will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hit hard up the middle. Lowry dives. What a play. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
The batter.
Nelson Cruz will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cruz will take the turn and head for second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Adam Lind will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. In for a strike, it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Abreu. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Todd Frazier steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Walker peers in. Here's the pitch. Shot towards second. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the catcher, Deanna Navarro. And he lays off there 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gutierrez racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Brett Laurie will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Cano will put this one away for route number 2. Avisail Garcia will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Avisail Garcia.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Austin Jackson gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Robinson Cano. And he'll start us off in the 8th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Steve Clevenger will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And a dive, but he's back in. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Rips this one to first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Ketel Marte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Shields pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Left fielder,
Nori Aoki is at the plate as he watches ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Leonis Martin stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he is in there. Kyle Seager gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead. But the double play is in order. Zach Putnam will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Kyle Seager comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton over to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Nelson Cruz stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Marte is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Adam Eaton ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Melky Cabrera will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Shot toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adam Lind, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And that misses inside 1-0. Runners on the move for second to first. Fielded by Abreu, and this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Number 54.
Heredia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Steve Clevenger gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This is pulled into right. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in to start the 9th, Todd Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Deoner Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
1 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Walker's ready. Here it is on 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 15.
Brett Lawrie makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Martin going back on it. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Brett Lawrie. Number 14 on the season, and the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Marte is there. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken game 1 of the series on the road. Game is over. Well, you always hope to